Hey YouTube, so today is January 31st. It's the last day of January 2024 and tomorrow will be February. So I don't have a video vlog rant today. I'm just going to read a poem. This is a poem I wrote uh and it's one of my better ones if I do say so myself. Um I changed my name at the All Poetry site. I don't know. I had these two characters, FruFru and Pootsie Girl, and so I've been letting Pootsie Girl take a lot of beatings, and I changed the name to FruFru Chic. But this poem is called "Empty," and I kind of like the word "empty." Some people prefer to use the word "hollow," but I kind of prefer the word "empty" because it kind of reminds me of empathy. So the poem's called Empty, and this is a free verse poem that I will recite because I wrote it. The money collected is not burning a hole in my pocket. Myself is on pause with deep considerations, weighing the pros and cons of any decision. As much as I have learned to put various armor on me, my shields seem transparent and the corner I feel trapped in seems beset by a cliff's edge, yet I do not recall climbing the mountain. I lost all sense of time, which was the only reality that was as firm to me as the earth I stood or sat on. I do not know any other surrealist beside Dolly, and when souls or spirits of my ancestry whisper, "You'll make it through," I am reminded of my hallucinations, and then I demonstrate how my vision of blackness and nothingness can be anything upon a thought, a transference of think am to think is. And all I've shown, written, performed, accomplished has been noted, observed, and copied, only for opposition or competition to utilize for their benefit so that they can laugh at my loss or demise with a short lived victory like a junkie who gets off on a momentary feeling of triumph. I used to get that feeling winning at the game of Monopoly, but more than that, I just enjoyed playing and was so happy when I had found someone who could play as long as I could. Melting Clocks was a Dolly painting I had on my walls long ago. I always wondered why he painted that. Now that I know, I wish I didn't. But there's no going back to the unknowing. I thought that my dildo was a better replacement for my finger or an insensitive man. The woke culture of men who couldn't care less about how there are still some women who like doors held open and appreciate a compliment about the dress they're wearing. Yet at this ambiguous age of 52, where the young say I'm old and the older say I'm not old, I'm not horny at all. I can dance by myself. I can put on a show for myself or for some imaginary audience. I can lie or be honest. But my body's an iceberg. And though the flame is in my mind and the volcano of passion is in my heart, this iceberg of my body cannot love itself without a reason for existing. And when that sweet man says, "I need you," or "I want you," or "I love you," and it penetrates beyond disbelief, the iceberg begins to melt. It's so much more prominent, so much more significant than some hunter or marksman just shooting another arrow through my heart so he can put another doughhead on his wall. That's my most recent poem and one that I'm satisfied and proud of. So I wanted to share it with my YouTube recitals.